One last housekeeping item before we get started. For better viewing of our processional, we ask that you please remain seated at this time. We will now begin the commencement ceremony.
Good evening. I'm Harris Charlier, president here at Central Lakes College, and it's my privilege to welcome you to the 2023 CLC Brainerd Campus Liberal Arts and Science Commencement Ceremony. At this time, please stand for our national anthem. Thank you, CLC Jazz Orchestra, directed by Jonathan LaFlamme, and tonight's flag bearer, Lucas Fisher. Thank you. In follow-up to our national anthem, we want to thank all CLC students and employees who serve or who have served in the United States Armed Forces. Our military graduates are recognizable tonight by the red, white, and blue Patriot cord they're wearing. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all men and women who have served our country. Graduation is a time for celebration. For our graduates, it's a celebration of accomplishments and new beginnings. For our employees, it's a celebration of student success. And for families and friends, it's a time to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments and achievements of a son, a daughter, a relative, or a special friend. Today, let's begin by welcoming the people here on the platform who have come to help us celebrate these extraordinary students. With me here is Angelina Schultz, Brainerd Campus Student Senate President, Tabitha Kibwa, Brainerd Campus Honors Student, Tracy Kleckel Jimenez, German and Spanish instructor and 2023 Board of Trustees Outstanding Educator. Ann Nelson Fisher, Dean of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Mark Johnson, Interim Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. And tonight we have Joseph Lambrecht and Tanya Hody-Mrazik interpreting for us. Thank you all for participating tonight. Here at Central Lakes College, we also have nearly 300 extraordinary employees who work tirelessly to help students achieve their goals every day. At this time, I'd like to ask all CLC employees to stand so we can thank them. Like, really? Now? Like, could you stand up? There we go. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, thank you, thank you. And class of 2023, we are so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. One of the things you might not realize is that during your time here, you've made a tremendous impact on us. As I see you, I'm picturing the things that you've done here at the college. You've shared your gifts, your challenges, and your struggles, and you've done that very openly and authentically. Because of that honesty, we've learned how better to support our students. Because you were here, we've changed the student experience. We've added new programs, new resources. We're better because of you, and we're grateful for that. As you go forward, what we wish for you is that you believe in yourself as much as we believe in you. Everyone here at CLC will remember you and will be rooting for you. Please know how extraordinarily proud of you we are. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce you again to the Brainerd Campus Student Senate President, Angelina Schultz. Angelina began attending CLC in 2021, and tonight will graduate with her Associate of Arts degree, a Business and Entrepreneurship certificate, as well as the Honors Program certificate, and she will be graduating from Pequot Lake High School this spring. As Student Senate President, she focused on increasing student engagement and won a national award from an organization called Students Learn, Students Vote Coalition. Next year, she'll pursue a career in advertising and public relations at the University of South Florida. Please help me welcome Angelina Schultz to the podium.
Good evening, Dr. Charlier, VP Christensen, VP Johnson, Tabitha, Tracy Klecko-Jimenez. Thank you for that introduction. I want to welcome and honor everyone that is here today, staff, students, friends, and family. I know I could stand up here and say something like it's about the journey and not the destination, but for some, it's not. I know some would rather forget about the journey, or at least parts of the journey, and just want to celebrate and honor the destination today, and I welcome that. I invite you to do that. Sometimes it is about where we end up, and today, we've arrived here, commencement. If you're like me, sometimes you do wonder, where is here? And what parts of the journey will we choose to celebrate today? And what will we be leaving behind? What are the postcards of our experiences here at CLC? During my 2 years at Central Lakes College, I've had the privilege to be part of the development and implementation of initiatives all over campus. I've had the opportunity to be at the forefront of making the Hub a reality. For those that don't know, the Hub on campus is our Center for Basic Needs that includes our food pantry and mental health resources. I've had the honor of witnessing our Multicultural Center come to fruition and watch it come alive with students gathering together to celebrate multicultural holidays or even something as simple as March Madness. I've rallied on the Minnesota Capitol steps with the organization Lead Men, advocating for 2 years of free college and talking to our state legislators about issues that are important to us, the students. And a little update on that, the 2 years of free college did just get passed, and the picture of me and your future Student Senate President's face is all over those news articles. So that's pretty cool. Also, just as important and impactful during my time here, I've seen students struggle. I've struggled too. Sometimes it's challenges like housing or food insecurity, but often it's what students are struggling with that nobody else sees unless they choose to share. Mental health, problems at home, or burnout. All of these problems are so extremely real. We see the last few affecting students at an accelerating rate. We have a mental health social worker and a therapist on campus, but it's not enough. We voted this year in Student Senate to create a health services fee to increase our hours of our therapist on campus, because students on our campus are losing their lives, and that's not something we're going to stand for. This year, CLC Student Senate also won that national award for encouraging students to vote, and we didn't win that award because we were the most creative in the room or even the smartest. We won that award because we persevered over all the things weighing us down and put in the work. But what now? As all of us walk down our new and exciting paths that are going to lead in all different directions, what will we leave behind? We leave behind all the things we wish we could have done. Hopefully, for you, the list is short, but mine is quite long. What we need to do is empower the students that aren't leaving. There's plenty of students that will walk through that door in the fall and have a whole nother year to do things we wish we could have, and we need to empower them to do so. One question I get a lot is why. What motivates me to get up in the morning and go to meetings from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 at night? It's a question I get asked all the time, and it's so valid. And the long-awaited answer is, I don't know. I don't. Somewhere in my gut, I feel that these issues in our community deserve attention. The result was that I never said no along the way. In spite of all the advice on social media from our mentors, instructors, parents, friends, and family, it's not the answer you'd expect. Not the answer about having good boundaries or making room for yourself. It may not even be the right answer, but it was my answer. And it worked. I'm here with you today. So as my last charge, my last act as your Student Senate President, I'd encourage you to say yes. Say yes and see where it takes you. Say yes and see where it takes you next. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelina. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce you to Brainerd Campus Honors Program student Tabitha Kibwa. Tabitha began her Central Lakes College journey in the fall of 2021, and tonight graduates with her Associate of Arts degree and the CLC Honors Program certificate. She will attend Smith College in Massachusetts in the fall. During her time at CLC, Tabitha has advocated for marginalized groups and led various student groups and activities. In addition, she played a large role in defining and strengthening CLC's multicultural space. Please help me welcome Tabitha Kibwa.
Thank you, President Charlier, Interim Vice President Mark Johnson, Dean Nelson Fisher, Tracy Kleckel Jimenez, Angelina Schultz, family, friends, graduates. As I wrote this at 7 a.m. this morning, I realized that my entire journey at Central Lakes College could be summed up as a lesson in better understanding my limits. I found that I was prone to trying too hard and signing up for too many things, and I just needed to say no more often because I was physically and mentally and emotionally incapable of doing it all. I knew all of these things as I emailed my commencement speaker application to Adam Marcotte. I knew all of these things as I accepted the role. I knew, but this felt different. I would be able to do this. I wasn't. The speech has become another promise I'm unable to keep, and honestly, it's hard not to hate myself for this, for being a detriment to not only myself, but also the people around me. I think I'm the type to put a hole in the boat and then insist that I can fix it while everyone with me drowns. The first class I nearly failed was an online asynchronous in my first semester here. A discussion post-style assignment triggered some trauma, and I found myself unable to do any of the work for the class without having a breakdown. I didn't turn in assignments for weeks. This would not be the last class I didn't turn in work to. Reflecting on all of these things makes me wonder why I was chosen for this role in the first place. Any faculty who has ever had me as a student would know that I struggle with reliably doing the work. Was it thought that this would be different? Am I currently failing the second chance I was so graciously given? It's hard not to hate myself for this. I'm thinking about the boat metaphor, and I guess I'm looking at the hole I made and feeling like it'd be better if they'd left me on the shore. I wouldn't have a real argument against being thrown overboard. And that's embarrassing, but it's real. I'm certain I'm not singular in that feeling. I mean, at least I really hope I'm not the only one who feels like they're barely holding on to everything, that they can't keep the water from gushing into the boat, if you will. Everything was supposed to get better now. Graduation is so close. Why are we still sinking? Though, now that I think about it, I never repaired anything on my own in that dilapidated boat. What kept me from failing that first class and the other ones was asking for help from other people. I emailed my professor desperately explaining my situation. He responded with more compassion than I could have anticipated and gave me more time. Another hand came next to mine, holding back the water. I told my small group at church that I needed prayer. They gladly prayed over me, and I felt peace for the first time in a long time. More hands, maybe a bucket. I confessed to the people who love me that I wasn't doing okay. Sitting in Loco Express classrooms and even riding shotgun in my mom's van, I was astonished to realize that being vulnerable about my struggles didn't make them disappointed in me, but instead, it made our relationship stronger. They, too, were on my side. I wouldn't be here without all of the lovely people who have been accompanying me. I wish I had called out to them sooner. It may seem like my boat metaphor is flawed. I mean, why is this boat so brittle? How is it that I keep accidentally putting holes in the floor? I mean, I just need to get from shore to shore, but sometimes your boat sucks. Often, we don't come to college with the skills to fix them. I know I didn't. And so, of course, as long as I kept trying to fix it in isolation, it just kept falling apart. This speech was written this morning. I've said it twice, and I'll say it again. It's hard not to hate myself for this. But I won't. I refuse to resent myself for not being able to do everything alone. I refuse to resent myself for how I feel. I refuse to resent myself when the boat is so much of the problem and I have never not been doing my best searching for the solution. And why should I feel ashamed when we are all having our own little boat situations? What can I gain from lying about the fact that I'm sinking? We have made it to this moment for a reason. It wasn't by luck or magic, but from the support and love from around us and within us. Family members who have cheered us on, friends we've studied alongside, professors who have taught with grace, counselors who have guided us, every person we've been able to confide in, our own hearts fighting for another day. We have also all made it here through determination and growth, despite procrastination and depression and anxiety and busyness and illness and the pandemic and loneliness and every other thing that works against people like us. Brittle boats, trying to get to shore. Do not resent yourself for your shortcomings. We are survivors. We all deserve to arrive safely. I was chosen to give this speech for a reason. And I guess despite everything, I just gave it. Graduates, future graduates, and all fellow bad boat dwellers. The sinking does not define us. And look, we've arrived.
Thank you, Angelina and Tabitha. I know you've gotten a sense for how incredibly special and talented our students are. At this time, I invite Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Mark Johnson, to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. The Minnesota State Board of Trustees honors our faculty through the Awards for Excellence in Teaching program, recognizing that excellent teaching is at the core of what we do. Each year, faculty, staff, students in our communities from across the system select faculty members from their campuses to be recognized as outstanding educators. These instructors are put through a rigorous selection process. Tracy Kleckel Jimenez has risen to the top and received the award for excellence in teaching this year. Tracy studied at Dartmouth College and abroad in Berlin, Germany, and Spain. After earning her master's degree from Minnesota State University Mankato, she taught Spanish at Staples Motley High School for 18 years and Spanish and German at CLC for the past 10 years. She's excited to add Chile, Argentina, and Uruguay to her travel abroad next year. We think the world of her here. Please welcome Tracy.
Thank you, Vice President Johnson. Good evening, President Charlier, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs Johnson, Dean Nelson Fisher, Angelina, Tabitha, faculty, staff, guests, and CLC graduates of the class of 2023. I'm honored to share some comments on behalf of my colleagues and dear friends, I almost forgot that, the faculty and staff of Central Lakes College. How do we continue to grow and learn in our ongoing quest to be a charitable human being? Exploration, participation, collaboration. Exploring and discovering new perspectives, participating in building community, working with others for the common good. These processes of engagement will inspire further growth. At my daughter's former preschool, Hazel Lake Montessori, just west of Staples, there was a stack of staggered tractor tires which the children used to climb on. For each year of life, Ms. Sharon would allow the children to climb up and play on the next level of tires. With added agility and knowledge came greater responsibility for one's own learning and safety. These graduated tractor tires, just like the academic degrees you earn, are an indicator of the skills you've attained and the additional responsibilities you now have to play and work safely, fairly, and compassionately in community with others. So now that you have new skills and responsibilities, how do you continue to grow and learn in your quest to be a charitable human being? Number one, explore and discover new perspectives. Every time we try a new approach, we see things from a different perspective and we learn. Recently, I took an Amtrak train from Staples to downtown St. Paul, and seeing the countryside from the second level of the train allowed me to see some things I don't usually see or notice from my car. The matted plants and water in the ditches, the canopy level of the trees, the garbage behind the businesses, and the homeless encampments as I got closer to St. Paul. Every time we explore a new place and experience a different culture, we discover new ways of thinking. Every time we listen to someone else's story, we gain a new perspective on living and life. So now, as you see things in a new light, how do you continue to grow and learn in your quest to be a more charitable human being? Number two, participate in building community. Our communities need you, your viewpoints, your participation in order to grow and thrive. Join an organization, meet new people, share your ideas. Without you, something is missing. Don't say to yourself, they won't notice if I'm not there. Say to yourself, the organizers and other participants will appreciate my presence and benefit from my support. Don't say to yourself, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to sound stupid. Say to yourself, if I don't say this, it won't be considered. We need to contribute both locally and as a global citizen to build community. In their text entitled How to Build Community, the Syracuse cultural workers suggest the following: turn off your TV or put down your cell phone, leave your house, look up when you're walking, greet people, ask for help when you need it, organize a block party, share your skills, buy from local merchants, bake extra and share, welcome the newcomers. And in their text on how to build global community, the workers suggest think of no one as them. Talk to strangers. Notice the workings of power and privilege in your culture. Read the UN's Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Learn a second or third language. Understand the global economy in terms of people, land, and water. Question consumption. Judge governance by how well it meets all people's needs. Choose curiosity over certainty. Think south, Central, North. There are many Americans. Honor Indigenous cultures. And I'd like to add what author Robin Wall Kimmerer encourages us to do in her book, Braiding Sweetgrass. Acknowledge and celebrate our reciprocal relationship with the rest of the living world. Think of us as we. So now, as an engaged member of a community, how do you continue to grow and learn in your quest to become a charitable human being? Number 3, and finally, seek collaboration with others. Don't say to yourself, I'm not going to bother anyone else with this. Think, how much better could this be if others were also to contribute their expertise? We are limited in our abilities to accomplish great things. However, as a team, we are unstoppable. We are in this together. Let's combine our skills for the betterment of all. It is through a diversity of skills and perspectives in our communities that we will be able to learn from one another and move forward. Continue to challenge yourself to be the best charitable human being you can be for the benefit of our families and for the benefit of the world. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Tracy. Tonight, we honor every member of the class of 2023. They've each worked diligently to achieve this milestone. But graduating with honor or high honor signifies truly outstanding academic achievement. And here, those who graduate with honors wear either a gold or a silver honor cord as part of their academic regalia. At this point, can I please ask all students graduating with honor at any level to please stand so we can recognize the achievement of these exceptional students. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, we also celebrate the strength and profound resilience of our students. So I'm going to ask a few more groups to stand up. If you're the first in your family to graduate from college, can you please stand up? Nope, you stay standing. You can stay standing. I know you want to sit down, but stay standing. And if you worked either full-time or part-time while pursuing your studies, please join your colleagues and stand up. We have extraordinary students. Thank you. Now you can sit down. Extraordinary students. We also celebrate those who have aspired to earn college credentials while still enrolled in high school. Each year, many regional high school students begin their college careers as juniors and seniors in high schools through the post-secondary enrollment option here in Minnesota, or PSEO. We consider them dual graduates because they graduate from Central Lakes College and their high schools in the same spring. This year, CLC has 172 area high school seniors graduating with a diploma, a degree, or a certificate. So I'm going to do one more time. All the PSEO students, please stand up. Okay. Now I'm done. Thank you so very, very much. As the candidates for graduation are recognized tonight, you will see various accessories to the academic regalia: stoles, cords, and medallions. They signify both academic accomplishment and participation in CLC's many active student organizations, which is part of our effort to make sure that people have lots of connection and that everyone here has a sense of belonging. But we know why you're here, and now we're ready for the highlight of our event: the presentation of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this time, I'd like to ask Vice President Johnson and Dean Nelson Fisher to come forward to present the academic awards.
Candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates will now come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies. Ushers will guide graduates forward.
Associate of Arts, Tegan Kronbeck. Peyton Simonette. Marissa Sabota. Alyssa Sabota. Brenna Stewart. Madison Vienna. Brea Sawyer. James Eck. Haley Kerr. Louisa Etter. Gemma Peterson. Oliver Lund. Molly Wieland. Lindsay Sievers. Madison Kelm. Megan Prott. Madison Svensson Strange. Isabel Badeau. Caden Proddy. Axel Johnson. Carmen Churchill. Ellie Mitchell. Abigail Thome. Chloe Ostrike. Sophia Singh. Carson Johnson. Maxwell Olson. Brooke Jensen. Shelby Isom. Kira Justin. Sabrina Paul. Kendra Bost. Kyla Cross. Alec Hins. Josie Dumprope. Maren Kimbler. Kyle Dice. Maria Harris. Amanda Shermers. Selah Martinson. Kylie Hurlbert. Allison Dornseif. Cadence Atwater. Lily Beelan Gathen. Faith Gilo. Brenna Deason. Anna Carper. Megan Wirtz. Camden Marone. Rosabella Lashko. Gethsemane Hiltner. Ethan Guerra. Brennan Brockle. Sierra Chisholm. Grace Peabody. Caitlin Hines. Caleb Jones. David Felix. Ashley Warren. McKenna Wilhelmy. Bailey Schmitz. Elisa Canole. Jocelyn Ray. Allison Jones. Jordan Honeycutt. Bailey Schamer. Shelby Vavidich. Jacob Schlegel. Colby Bernu. Aubrey Rasmussen. Kaylee Bill. Caitlin Welly. Taya Rubio. Grace Stang. Ryan Cook. Alyssa Neistat. Grace Ernster. Ellie Brown. Ezra Notch. Olivia Notch. Hannah Dreetz. Nolan Teesey. Go ahead. Wyatt Gabrielson. Layla Waltman. Audrey Bach. Jessa Kimmen. Madison Mortensen. Christopher Gratke. McKenna Lambert. Talia Kraft. Isabel Wilcox. John Unger. Daniel Kropp. Joshua Tomanovich. Heaven Lee. Julia Rasmussen. Solomon Hastings. Audrey Wisely Peterson. Jennifer Saba. Amelia Hudala. Lauren Miller. Lucas Miller. Ruby Mueller. Zuleika Reyes. Megan Weber. Caden Beach. Layla Johnson. Ty Ehrman. Corey Kruger. Spencer Strunk. Alexis Johnson. Gracie Johnson. Kaylee Calgaro. Isaiah German. Macy Hoffman. Trista Creek. Aiden Anderson. Amanda Carter. Brianna Benson. Grace Jennison. Amelia Case. Nicole Carter. Joshua Illies. Maritza Larson. Levi Stearns. Samina Crabtree. Tristan Varney. Emmett Johnson. Leo Boltz Endelschek. Morgan Krieger. Bria Eckes. Abigail Martin. Macy Jackson. Carter Nolan. Paige Yeager. Elise DeRozier. Rashawn Cage. Juan Jimenez Ayala. Amber Sullivan. Annika Perez Kruger. Oops. Caleb Berg. Ashley Wallin. Nina Nguyen. Biology Transfer Pathway Associate of Science, Raya Gustin. Deaf Studies Certificate, Danielle Peltier. Kiera Top. Lily Thompson. Honors Certificate, Joshua Diebold. Kale Jones. Isabel Erfurth. Shelby Fitch. Ashley Hayford. Angelina Schultz. Tabitha Kibwa. Human Services Associate of Applied Science, Ashley Mann. Olivia Rogers. Music, Associate of Fine Arts, Lindsay Chandler. Samantha Melberg. Pre-Social Work Transfer Pathway, Associate of Science, Ashley Kern. Psychology Transfer Pathway, Associate of Arts, Isabel Thompson. Spanish Transfer Pathway, Associate of Arts, Athena Germstead. Women's Studies Certificate, Cadence Porish. Savea Nyland.
Will all candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College have certified that these candidates meet all requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in their respective fields.
Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. And to signify the receipt of your degree, you can move the tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating the 2023 graduates. Now you know why this is our favorite day of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our commencement exercises. Please remain in place until the recessional is complete and the ushers escort you. We invite you to join us in the cafeteria for lemonade, coffee, and cookies. Special thanks to the CLC Foundation. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you again.